Right here. I will return later when it is time for the young master's piano lesson. Until then, please give him my regards. Yes, Mr. Harrington. And who might you be, young man? A friend of the young master, perhaps? Ah, I see. Since you seem unaware, I must inform you that this is the base of Team Star's ferry crew. The Rukba? Sure, Rukba Squad, led by young Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington, I don't think you're supposed to be giving out information like that. No? Then please accept my apologies. You have any idea as to who this young man might be? He's no friend of ours. You know, I think he might be here to try to take us on. Understood. In that case, I take it you're an adversary of the young master. Sure. Is that so? Well then, that leaves me with one last thing to ask you. Huh? Would you be so kind as to indulge me in a quick battle? What if I said no? Splendid. Then let us begin. You should have just attacked me. Hatchram? Yeah, I'll switch. I'm going for the poison. Didn't work. I should be able to live another one. I'm gonna need more money than that. An outstanding performance. However, be aware that young Master Ortega's battle prowess far surpasses my paltry skills. You would do well to take care. Now, if you excuse me. Hasta la vista. That gentlemanly guy used to be the director of the academy, I think. At least, that's what I heard. Now he's like tutoring the boss or something. He just shows up here sometimes to take the boss to his lessons. Hang on, why am I explaining this to you? There's no doubting why you're here, to make trouble. So I gotta go let everyone know. Hasta la vista. I see the guard has been dealt with. Good job. That base belongs to Team Star's ferry crew, the Rukba Squad. Their boss, Ortega, is the mechanic of the team. He may be the youngest of the bosses, but his battle skills are no joke. Underestimate him, and things will go south for you quickly. He's also a real lead from the back type. He gets his grunts to do all of the dirty work for him. But his weak point is his short fuse. Get him good and angry, and he'll march out to the front lines to deal with you himself. In terms of tactics, there's nothing else for it but to take down all of the lackeys he sends your way. Just tough it out until Ortega shows up and go from there. Ring the bell on the gates once you're ready to kick off this phase of the operation. Time to wipe the Rukpa squad off the map. Code red, Operation Starfall alert. Everyone get into position and defend the boss with all you got. And rest assured, intruder, we'll deal with you without the boss's help. Unless you manage to beat 30 of our Pokemon in 10 minutes, that's it. Good luck with that. Yeah, it's only going to take a minute. Maybe 2. Where do I need to go next? Yep, come on out. What level are you? Huh? So you're okay. EK. Okay. Talk about underwhelming. I was expecting someone, I don't know, a little more beefed up. Well, whatever. I don't care who you are. Not like I'm gonna lose to you anyway. If you think fairy types are all about cuteness, you're in for a nasty surprise. I promise I'll play nice, so don't blame me when the battle sends you blubbering back home. This is gonna hurt regardless. I don't need to worry about my attack if I switch. What else you got? How many Pokemon do you have? That was the first one. You have Wigglytuff next. I want to save my Gigaton hammer, so I'll keep this. You have 4. That's crazy. Oopsie. Did you realize how outmatched you were? If you want to give up now, that's fine. So I can't even get poisoned the first time? Cool. I can do it one more time. Poison? Good. What you got next? Dot Spun. I really have 3 Pokemon on my team that are like weak to fairy types. Sure, let's use one of these. This should be number 3, so the car should be left. I still don't know how they made the car different typings when it's like a bunch of Reverooms. What the heck? Why is my team on the ropes? That's totally not fair. Ooh. Hey, you're the one who put it out. Torque, not really gonna do much. That's the damage I'm looking for. Beautiful. Tinkaton is now one of my favorite Pokemon. How could I lose? What the heck? Your toy car didn't budge an inch, huh? I told you, it's not a toy. It's called the Starmobile, and I was up all night building it. The problem's clearly that we're not giving it enough juice. You designed this thing to be powered by 2 Charcadet, but it's not. It's just too heavy. That's such a shame. I wanted to see the looks on our bullies' faces once we got it moving. I'm sorry. I really thought it would work. Come, good fellow. 'Tis no occasion for melancholy. Why, to make such a remarkable contraption by thine own hand? Genius. Thy name is Ortega. Yeah, well, there's no point if it doesn't work, is there? If I knew all that effort would amount to zero payout, I'd have just asked my mother to buy a car for us. See, this is why people don't take you seriously. You say stupid things like this. You know that? What? Mela, cool it, would you? Yeah, how about no? I mean, we even put this in the code, for crying out loud. When we started Team Star, we swore to quit relying on our parents or bags of cash to fix our problems for us. Or did you forget? If that hunk of junk doesn't move, get it moving. If we're short on juice, just gotta crank it up the power somehow. Doesn't take a genius, man. That's easy for you to say, Melly. Do you have an actual plan? Yep, I'm gonna train up my Charcadet and have them evolve. Their boosted firepower will get the Starmobile moving, no sweat. But the hour of operation is nigh at hand. Will you succeed in time? Oh, I'll get it done. Melly, wait. You know, Mela shoots her mouth off an awful lot, but she means well. I know. God, this sucks. This sucks. I hate myself for losing, but I also can't get over how awesome you were in that battle. If any squad of us squad bosses are defeated, that means we have to step down. And going against our code would make me a traitor to the team. Fine. Not like I have a choice anyway, so take the badge already. You'd better treat it with the respect it deserves. I'm not done yet. Here's my favorite TM2. Feel free to marvel at how awesome it was. Dazzling Gleam. Just so you know, you're the worst. Like, the most annoying person ever. But I get it. You're super strong, I admit that much. You even busted up my Starmobile. Young Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington. I guess it's time for my piano lesson, huh? As it happens, I just lost my battle title, so I'm all good to head on home. Actually, a different matter brought me. There's somebody I would like you to meet. He's a distant acquaintance of mine. The name's Clive. Okay. What's your business here? I want you to tell me something. You're the son of a wealthy family and heir to a major apparel company. So why join a group like Team Star? What a question to ask you've just made. Well, my answer's the same as everyone else in the team. It's 'cause I was being bullied. So the academy really did you to have an issue with bullying. Who would guess it, right? The school is all rainbows and butterflies these days. And the bullies from back then don't even go to the academy anymore. Why? What happened to them? As a former director of the academy, I believe I am best positioned to answer that question, Mr. Harrington. About 18 months ago, the members of Team Star confronted the students who used to bully them, and an altercation broke out between the groups. Though it did not escalate into major incident, the altercations nonetheless caused a scandal of hitherto unknown proportions. As a result of what occurred that day, the students who had perpetuated the bullying dropped out of the academy, one after the other. But But there aren't any records of that anywhere in the academy. No, I should imagine not. My former deputy deleted all the records of the incident, you see. What? Why would anyone do that? Just as I was puzzling over how best to deal with Team Star in the aftermath of the incident, a certain student came to me. The student declared that they would take all responsibility for the team's actions. In exchange, they requested that I exonerate the other students of Team Star from any blame. No one told me that. I accepted the request and agreed not to take disciplinary action against Team Star. Then I assigned 18 months of overseas study to the students who took responsibility for the team. A year and a half of studying abroad. This was not intended as a punishment, you understand. Team Star were the victims after all. I wanted this student to take some time to rest, so I had them return home to the Galar region under the pretext of undersea study. Around that time, however, the former deputy director took it upon himself to erase all traces of the incident from the academy servers. It appears his incident was to shield himself from any blame. So he tried to cover up the whole thing. That's terrible. After we discovered what he really done, I dealt with him appropriately, of course. But the inability of myself and the rest of the team staff to prevent this terrible act also represented a grave blunder on our part. I accepted the blame that lay at my feet and resigned from my position as director. The rest of the teaching staff just joined me in handling in their notices. So that's why the current teachers were all brought in a year and a half ago. I understand my actions have caused you a great deal of trouble. You have my sincere apologies. Hang on, Mr. Harrington. How come you suddenly decided to talk about this now? Young Master Ortega, Team Star cannot carry on its current fashion. I merely wish to give you a chance to chart a better course. Well, there's no way I'm abandoning my friends and going to school without them. Not after we've come this far. Your friends in Team Star must mean a great deal to you. Isn't that obvious? It's because, you know, they're the greatest treasure in the whole world. Cassiopeia, give me my money. I take it that Ortega handed over his star badge to you then. I see. With its boss no longer around, the Rukpa squad is good as finished. Even Ortega. I'm sorry. We're almost there now. Just one boss left. The operation's been a huge success thanks to you. And Clive has also performed admirably as your support. I remember him saying that we're acquaintances. Have you known each other long? Sure. It's been a few weeks. The director came to my house, I guess. Well, he's clearly a reliable friend. He almost reminds me of the gang back in the day. Which gang? Your gang? When you got sent back to the Galar region? As you know, Team Star was formed by a group of students who were being bullied at school. Shortly after forming the team, these students, none other than the squad bosses themselves, confronted their bullies head on. The outcome was a resounding victory for Team Star, though you could really call it a contest. The bullies didn't even put up a fight. They all bolted from battle the first chance they got. Scared spitless of Team Star, the bullies then dropped out of school, one after another. And Team Star ended up the villains of the story. But that's neither here nor there. Forget I mentioned it. Now about your reward. I'll transfer you the LP over to your phone as promised. Make good use of those TMs. They should help take down the last remaining boss. My supply unit rep will be along soon to give you your bonus. Here I am. Stay in your Pokeball for once, will you? Wow, Team Star went through all that, huh? They just wanted the bullies to go away, but then they became the bad guys in everyone's eyes. What a joke. The students, the teachers, they're all so messed up. If even just one of them had been paying attention when everyone was getting bullied, they'd have been able to tell right away that Team Star wasn't the one in the wrong. But I guess the big boss was the one who argued everybody to face their bullies despite knowing how messed up the academy is. What a massive idiot, creating Team Star and just hoping their plan would miraculously work out. You really think so? I'm sure of it. Well, here's your reward. The next boss is very last one. We're counting on you.